Boom! What's up, folks? It's your boy James R. Davis Sr. coming to you live, just leaving the gym. I'm going to share a few nuggets with you guys real quick. And help some of you guys out from a philosophy standpoint, from a mental standpoint. And share some quick tips with you guys on what you can do to turn your cell phone into an ATM machine. To an ATM machine. And I mean, that's just, we're in the new economy these days, guys. There's so many ways to earn income now, especially with your cell phone. I got friends that have built huge businesses through a cell phone, right? So I'm gonna talk about that real quick. Not gonna speak on any specific business model, but I want to just give you guys a few ideas. Share a few ideas, help you guys out real quick. I'm not gonna hold you guys very long at all. It's gonna be very short, very brief. But I wanted to hop on real quick. First, let me acknowledge a few people that's taking a look, because I appreciate you guys for sharing a portion of your night with the brother. What's up, Carla? What's up, Debbie? What's up, Charla? How you guys doing? As you come on, let me know where you're chiming in from, what city and state. Let me know if I can be heard okay. Type 1 if you can hear me okay. Let me know what city and state you call me chiming in from. Because I want to see where my reach is at. So let me just jump into it real quick. For 17 years now, whether it be me picking up the phone, reaching out, sharing information with people, whether it be for the past, since like 2011, I've literally built my businesses from my phone, untraditional businesses. It's just mind-blowing, the paradigm shift over these past 20 years, how technology has empowered people to do certain things with their smartphones. So thank you, Debbie. Augusta, Georgia's in the building. What's up, Sanja? And I really want to encourage you guys out there that are dealing with this economy, dealing with loss of jobs, dealing with just struggling to put food on the table, to pay your bills, to have more time freedom. Some of you guys have always expressed to me that you feel like it's something more to life than what you're currently doing. You're not really satisfied. You're not really happy where you are financially. You're not really happy with your job. Some of you love your job. I really salute everybody. The working class people that have made that their foundation. But I want to encourage you. I want to let you guys know, man, that's not where it stops. Okay, that's just a good place to start. And the Bible talks about your gift making room for you, and I really encourage you guys to really pursue your gift, pursue your passion, pursue your loves part-time, build your fortune full-time. In fact, if you're taking notes, go ahead and type that in the comments below. That work full-time on your wages, work part-time on your fortune. Let me see where my camera is at. Yeah, work full-time on your wages, part-time on your fortune. Okay, full-time on your wages, part-time on your fortune. Guys, let me just set the stage real quick. So I want to, because I know what I'm about to say to some of you, it's going to be hard to believe, right? Because that was me. It was me years ago. You couldn't tell me 17 years ago that people were making $50,000 in a month, $100,000 in a month, $1 million in a month. I got friends right now who make $1 million a month, passively. Okay, that's the only way you're going to be able to earn that kind of income from your cell phone. You have to build it through leveraging yourself, through people, through empowering people and helping other people. And I just want to encourage you guys that, listen, if the traditional economy is not working for you, I highly encourage you guys to seek out opportunities. Forbes talks about it, Money Magazine talks about it, all of the major financial publications talk about it, the new gig economy. They're talking about the new gig economy, having a gig, a side gig, Having a business, it's so important in our economy. And I just wanted to hop on real quick and really highly encourage you guys. I've been working literally from home for the past 14 years, full time. And it's let me just say this. Let me be totally transparent. Let me be honest with you guys. It's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. We make it look easy, but it's not easy being a full-time entrepreneur. Okay, especially if you don't have assets working for you, or you don't have passive income continuously coming in. And I can tell you, these past couple of years, I've experienced some income decreases due to certain circumstances, certain companies going out of business, merging, all this kind of stuff. And I tell you, man, if it wasn't for the grace of God, if it wasn't for me getting outside of my comfort zone and being willing to learn a skill set, to do things that are outside of the norm, I can't tell you where I would be right now. Honestly, I can't tell you where I would be right now. So I truly thank God for the cell phone and for the technology that the cell phone provides. I got friends, man, like I said, that earns $500 a week, $100 a week, $100 a month, $100 a day, $500 a day, $1 million a month, $50,000 a month. I got friends from all ranges of incomes using their cell phones. So, I just want to give you guys some hope out there for those of you that feel hopeless, that feel like, God, why me? Why is this happening to me? I'm a good person. Why am I struggling? Why am I dealing with this? I want to encourage you guys to stop asking why. Okay, stop asking God why, and start embracing the process of you growing in life. Hopefully, you're growing in life, not just going through life, but you're growing in life. That's key. Okay, you got to grow through your trials and your tribulations and your valleys and different things that we consider the struggle. Okay, be willing to grow from that. And one thing I want to share with you guys is this: work on you. Work on you. Commit to personal development. Okay, I don't care what arena that you're in. You got to commit to personal development. You got to commit to growing you, so you can start attracting the things that you desire in your life. And so I tell you, man, this little device that I'm holding right here, just to sit here and think, I'm just sitting here thinking right now that I have the ability to grow international business, a nationwide business, whatever kind of business, using this technology, using this phone right here, using this same phone that you guys are scrolling. Some of you guys are on Facebook right now, scrolling, right? You scroll past this. Some of you guys are scrolling. You saw this. You jumped on. You say, what is James talking about now? He's always talking about money. He's always talking about empowering people. I'm sick of that. If you're negative, then, hey, this is not for you. But, you get my point. You guys are investing time into social media, scrolling through, and at the same time, you're not where you really want to be financially. So I'm telling you guys, don't waste your time on social media. One thing I know for a fact about me is I spend way too much time on social media, even though I'm productive on social media. But I spend way too much time on social media. Even though I'm productive, I'm on social media. I build businesses. I build people, right? I can't see how anybody can just get on Facebook and they don't have no agenda other than just getting on here to be entertained. And they're struggling. Now, if you're financially fit, then that's different. Yeah, you can use entertainment. But if you're financially struggling, or if your income is 100% of your income is based upon 100% of what you do, that's a scary situation. That is a scary situation, because I'm telling you guys, again, at the end of 2018, one of my income streams was completely cut off due to the business merging with another company. Okay, and if that can happen to me, that can happen to anybody. Okay, and it can happen to anybody. And I know most people are one-track minded. They have a one way of thinking, one traditional way of doing things, and unfortunately, we got a lot of people got exposed this year. A lot of people got exposed this year. For an example, the government shutdown situation. People couldn't even go 2 or 3 months They couldn't even go 2 or 3 months without panicking, without going into panic mode. And, you know, you got to really think about that. What if your income stopped today? How would you survive? How would you feed your family? How would you pay your bills? You see what I'm saying? And all I'm hopping on and sharing with you guys is this little tool, this little device right here. It could literally be a tool for you to help you earn some additional income, daily income, weekly income. It's totally up to you. Again, you got to do your due diligence on what you would like to invest into. You know, again, this video is not any particular company, any particular opportunity. I'm just sharing with you that the cell phone, your cell phone, can be a source of income for you. Listen, if it's costing you every single month to be on it, then you should be at least putting yourself in a position to write that bill off. Let the government pay that bill for you. You see what I'm saying? So, and it just makes sense. And to have the ability to be able to create some additional income. So I just want to encourage you guys, don't take your phone for granted. It is a $1 billion operation. Your cell phone, right? Your cell phone. It has disrupted so many different industries. Technology, period, has disrupted industries. I mean, we got robots taking people's jobs. That's crazy. Like but I understand. I'm a business owner. I'm a traditional business owner as well. Brick and mortar business. I understand, you know, cutting costs, you know, being more efficient, you know, automating the process of running your business. I understand. So unfortunately, human beings are impacted by this, by the technology, by the automation. So what are you going to do? You have to adjust in the time frame in which we live, you know. So, I mean, I got a lot of friends on my friends list that are 40 years and older. And so they have a lot of old mentality philosophies. They have a lot of old habits, and they struggle with this new economy. And I'm telling you, folks, your blessing could really literally be in your hand already. Your breakthrough could literally be in your hand already. It's in your hands. Unfortunately, we don't see it. We don't see what's in our hands as an opportunity. But I'm telling you, I've been doing this 17 years, folks. 14 years full time. I got friends who live a life that you would just envy. You know what I'm saying? All because of their cell phones. $20,000 a week. $100,000 a week. And again, I know you can't talk that kind of language to regular working people who've done things traditionally their whole lives. The first thought people have when you talk to regular people like that, pyramid scheme. Oh, it's a scam. Can't be real. You know, they shut it off. They shut the possibilities off. It's crazy, right? And the only reason why people react like that is because they were just like I was. I didn't know anybody making 50 grand a month or a week, not legally. I know some people that was making that kind of money, but not legally, and being in front of the room and traveling all over the country, standing on stages, sharing exactly how they was making it. Y'all feel me? Up in here. You know what I'm saying? I know some people make that kind of money, but it's some real harsh consequences to that type of money. So I know people that make that kind of money, you know, in the streets, but, you know, it's consequences. So the only reason why you guys react the way you do when you start hearing people making 20 grand a week or 50 grand a week or 100,000 a week, you know, that just sounds insane to some people. And so they don't even allow themselves to even think that is even possible for them. And I'm here to tell you, I'm a living witness. I'm not a damn infomercial. I am a real person. Okay, you can reach out and touch me. You can call me. You know what I'm saying? I am a real person. I have witnessed making insane amounts of money and living insane lifestyles, because they've come to the conclusion that, guys, you know what? I'm going to be on this earth one time. I'm finna make the best of it. I'm finna live my best life for real. Not live my best lie and just be dictated to 2 days out of the week, you know, to be able to live. and go do the things and vacation once a year, to me, that's dictatorship. To entrepreneurs, that's dictatorship. You know, we value our time. You see what I'm saying? And we understand that money is an idea. It has no personality. It can't think for itself, right? It can't do any of that. You know, you have to tell it what to do. And if you don't know what to do with it or how to attract it into your life, you'll never have it. You'll always chase it. You see what I'm saying? It'll always elude you too, right? And you'll find yourself on this hamster wheel, just going through the motions of life and being frustrated at everybody else that's prospering. You know what's funny as hell about Facebook? I don't really scroll the feed a lot because I don't. First of all, it says what's on your mind. Most people on Facebook, they ain't got crap on their mind, so I don't care about what's on people's minds. I don't scroll for hours like that. But here's what's funny about Facebook. There are people on Facebook who literally talk about celebrities and talk about other people. And I mean, to me, that's hilarious to talk about it. I don't care what the celebrity did. They're millionaires. They're living their lives how they want to live it. And I think that people that sit on Facebook and talk about other people's downfalls, talk about people's challenges, you know, and they're millionaires, that proves that you're miserable. That proves if you sit on social media and you find fault in any celebrity and they're rich, and you find joy in talking about this person, laughing at this person, you know, criticizing this person, you're miserable. And I think Facebook has just exposed people for who they truly are, and I think it's sad. My grandmother used to say that Facebook is the devil, and when she would say that, I was grinding, building. You know, I'm like, Granny, it's more than that on Facebook. There are motivated people on there, there are entrepreneurs on there, there are opportunities on there, right? And I've done it. I've made a lot of money. I've helped people make money. But at the same time, she's right. She is absolutely right. Facebook is the devil. For real, because there's some ugliness on Facebook that comes out of people, and I mean it's sad to see how intimate that you can see into the minds of people, which is crazy. It's crazy what people put out there in the universe, and most times those same people, you know, they're struggling financially. They're in somebody's basement. They're sleeping on somebody's couch. You know what I'm saying? They're miserable. And all I'm here to share with you guys is this. Rechannel that energy. Watch your energy, right? You know, refuel that energy into something productive, all right? And know that your cell phone could be your breakthrough, right? If you're open. Only if you're open. If you're not open, then you won't see it. You won't see an opportunity, okay? And I'm not talking about any specific opportunity, one particular opportunity in particular. I'm just saying that, guys, don't take your phone for granted. It's a blessing. Think about people that are my age. Think about how far we've progressed with our cell phones. I remember when cell phones first came out, they were like huge. They sit on the side of your head like this, for real. Huge ass phone, big ass phone, right? And all you can do is dial, call people. Now we can literally access the entire world right from our cell phones. It's crazy. One tip, one clue I want to throw out there, and I'm done, is this. One word, I'm gonna say it. Blockchain. That's all I'm gonna say. Blockchain technology. It is disrupting this world. Period. So if you're looking for a career, you know, you're looking for a good job, start looking in the blockchain technology field. There's so many opportunities in the blockchain. Okay, so that's job wise, career wise, as well as cell phone money wise. Okay, there's opportunities in the blockchain as well, but you got to do your due diligence. You know, I'm not going to spend a lot of time answering a lot of questions in my inbox. If you start inboxing me a lot of questions about this stuff, I'm gonna send you an invoice because my time is very valuable. All right, just let you know my time is very valuable. I'm gonna send you an invoice, and then we can conversate. You can call, we can talk, or whatever. We can consult. I can consult with you and all this kind of stuff. But again, I just want to let you guys know, man, because it's been a blessing for me. This cell phone money has been a blessing. Truly a blessing. It has literally supported me and my family for years. Okay, for years, and it's not the only source of income that I have coming in. So, but it's definitely a blessing, man. Definitely a blessing. Definitely a blessing. So I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. What's up, Mookie Joe? How you doing, sister? And I'll talk to y'all soon, man. Be encouraged, guys. Be encouraged. Be blessed. And please know if you're going through something right now, keep going. Okay, don't stop. All right. But you gotta be decisive. Okay, you gotta be decisive. You gotta take massive action. Okay, and then you gotta be consistent with what you say you want. Okay, you gotta be decisive. You gotta be decisive. Okay, you gotta take action, and then you gotta be committed to what you say you want. You gotta be consistent. Consistency is key. I see so many people start things, but they don't finish. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. If you desire massive success, it's in your daily habits. It's in your daily habits. I've had to adjust my daily habits in order for me to attract certain things into my life. I'm just being totally transparent with you guys, because we all struggle. I don't have all my shit together. You know what I'm saying? We all struggle with something. You see what I'm saying? We all struggle with something. I'm not perfect, right? I have flaws. Ask my wife. She'll tell you I have flaws. Okay? However, I'm always working on myself. I'm always open to growing and learning and accepting the constructive criticism, right, from my mentors, from my coaches, right? And if you don't have a coach, you need one. You need a coach, okay? We got coaches for everything else. We need a personal life coach, okay? And again, if you need that, hey, I'm gonna send you an invoice. All right, it is what it is. Because again, my time is valuable. My time is very valuable. All right. So, to the MF we Mookie Joe, that's my girl, man. That's my homie from Memphis. Are you from Memphis, right, Mookie? Mookie, so I'm serious. I love these videos. Ooh, to the MF we. But anyway, dream big, folks. Go after what you want. Don't accept excuses for yourself. Okay? Understand that if you're being attacked by the devil, or you feel like the devil is attacking you, or you feel like you just can't get past this hump, get excited. Really get excited. I'm telling you. I am speaking from experience. When the world feels like it's coming down on you, get excited. Some of you guys are saying, James, ain't no way in hell I'm finna get excited about what I'm going through right now. I'm telling you right now, you need to get excited. You need to get excited. Here's why. That's your story. That's your story. Okay? That's your story. Embrace that. Embrace your story. You think I wanted to spend 10 years in prison? You think I was excited about spending 10 years in prison? Think about that. Think about that. It was necessary as hell, though. There were moments, I had my moments where I really, really was genuinely excited about being in that place, because I knew that if it wasn't that place, it was the grave. I knew what God was doing in my life. I knew He was dealing with me. I already knew it. And that's why I can sit here and tell you. And even since not just prison, I mean, being free. I've been homeless twice on my entrepreneurial journey. So I know about hardships. I know about getting excited in the time of valley, in your time of your being in your valley. I know about that. I know about that very well. I got the damn t-shirt to wear. Okay? And I'm telling you, in those moments, in those times of me being in the valley, I didn't focus on the valley. I didn't focus on those things that was negative. Let me give you an example. Let me give a real example. 2005, March 22nd, 2005 was the last day that I worked a job for Tennessee Title Loans. Resigned. Actually, they fired me due to somebody advising me, giving me some advice. They basically just told me, said, James, why would you quit? Don't quit. Make them fire you so you can receive unemployment. I said, light bulb moment. Might as well. It got paid for years behind that, receiving unemployment. And Jolene be on here. She be watching my live sometimes. Jolene Henley. Shouts out to Jolene for giving me that advice. But anyway, right after that, and I truly feel it was because of the spirit in which I left my job. I was so freaking, my posture was just on 10. To the point to where I was arrogant. I was cocky. And the reason why was because I wanted so bad for people to roll with me, to come on the journey with me, because I knew where I was going. I knew I was headed on the freedom train, and I wanted people to come with me so bad that y'all think my mouth bad now? Man, trust me, it was worse back then. I was cursing people out. It was just crazy. If you didn't see the opportunity I was associated with, you was the dumbest fucking person on earth. That was just the way I felt. And I'm telling you, I rose to the top of that company, made a lot of money in a very, very short amount of time. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I was making more money part-time than I was making full-time on my job. And I was making $60,000 a year on my job. Okay? And I'm telling you, to make more money part-time, 5 to 10 hours a week, than I was making working 80 to 100 hours a week, that was life-changing for me. But here's what happened. Soon as I left my job, my brother was killed. He was killed. Soon as I left my job. I'm talking about, that's why I can tell you guys, man, I don't give a damn what it is. It could be death. It could be a health situation. It could be a job situation. It don't matter. You can't focus on that stuff. You cannot focus on what's going wrong in your life. Because if you focus on it, you're going to attract more of it. See, my brother was killed. I had people living with me. I was starting my nonprofit organization. And they, I had to leave and go and help bury my brother. And I mean, I'm telling you, man, those two guys I had living with me, and to make a long story short, I was about to be evicted by the Sunshine Corporation. For those that are in Memphis, Tennessee, you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. Sunshine Corporation was suing me. I left them guys money. They wasn't paying my bills. They got my credit score from 750 down. It was just insane. My car got repossessed. Like, I literally wanted to kill both of them, for real, when I got back home. Because I came home, the notices on my desk of excessive noise. I was living out in Bartlett at the time. It was crazy. Crazy, right? All that extra money, that's the first mistake I made, leaving my job too early. Way too early. Left my job too soon. Because I was being cocky. I was trying to show people that it was working for me, right? Left. Right after that, my brother was killed. And trust me, all hell broke loose. It seemed like a freaking domino effect. He passed. I was being evicted. I was being sued by Sunshine Corporation. I lost my car. I had to pay $37,000 to get my freaking car back. Like, it was crazy, guys. And literally, less than 6 months, I was homeless. Broke. Straight broke. I saved all that damn money up, and it went straight broke. But I didn't focus on what was going wrong. I didn't focus. The bills were due. I didn't focus on that. In fact, we had weekly meetings in that opportunity that I was associated with. I was taking the freaking bus to the hotel every week. Nobody knew what I was going through. But I knew that one thing, that was the one thing that got me free. And that was the one thing that would absolutely keep me free if I focused on it. Because in that company, I could sit down with you, right? Show you what we had access to. And the very next day in my account would be $252. So I focused on my activity versus focusing on what was going wrong. And I'm telling you, 6-7 months later, I was making enough money in that company to start my own courier business. And that got me out of the hump. It got me out of the valley. Because I focused on what I could control. I can't control certain things, right? But there are certain things that I could control, which I could control my attitude, my philosophies, and my activities. And so I focused on the activity. I didn't focus on the bills. I focused on the activity. And not even, like I said, less than 6, 7, 8 months, I was out of struggling, out of debt. I had got out of debt. The money was rolling. Right back again. Right back up on my feet again. And everything was peachy. And from there, we started the the cell phone company, the prepaid cell phone company down in Covington, Georgia. From there, we started the orthotics lab and then the recycling business and other things that we had going on. Okay, but I'm telling you, man, I know how it feels to feel hopeless, to feel like everything is coming down on you. But you know, and you don't feel like. See, I was sharing it in my group a few minutes ago. You can't operate based upon how you feel. You got to operate based upon your commitment to yourself. If you base things based upon how you feel, you'll never build your business. You'll never go pursue that gift. You'll never write that book. You'll never get in shape. You'll never do these things. I'm telling you, you won't ever do them if you do them based upon how you feel. Because trust me, in 2005, when my brother was killed, when I was being evicted and I was homeless, you think I felt like building a business? You think I felt like calling somebody and setting an appointment and having them stand me up and have them lie to me and say, hey, I'm down the street and they ain't down the damn street. I'm spending my freaking bus fare money to go meet your ass. You think I felt like dealing with that? Dealing with the no's, dealing with the people standing me up? You think I felt like it? Hell no. But I knew that the proof was in the activity. If I talked to X amount of people, then I would enroll a certain amount of people. I already knew that. So that's what I focused on. And then I started attracting things back into my life. And I remember being in that valley. I said, okay, God, why is this happening to me? Like, why the hell would you? Like, come on, man. I'm at the top of my game. What's going on, Lord? For real? And I really heard, I'm not one of those people who say, I heard a voice from the Lord and it was in the bush. No. In my spirit, he just let me know, bro, you're doing it in the wrong spirit. You gotta humble yourself, James. You're not, in fact, you're not even glorifying me while you're going on your way to the top. Not the way you should. And I'm telling you, man, that I resonated with that. I had to really humble myself. And bring it down a notch, bring my little cockiness down a few notches, and really humble myself. Because 2005 was a very humbling year for me. It was a liberating year for me, but it was also a humbling year for me. Go from making all this damn money, leaving corporate America, to being homeless and broke. And then right back up again because I didn't focus on what was going wrong. So that's my quick tip for you guys tonight, man. And I'm telling you, man, my cell phone, I literally used my cell phone to get myself out of that situation. I got uncomfortable calling people. I hate calling people. I don't like calling. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like calling people. If my mama was still living, she would tell you guys that she would always get on me about calling her. You don't ever call your mama. I just don't like. I'm not a phone person, man. But I am willing to pick up the damn phone and get uncomfortable and do the work so I can live the life of my dreams. I already know, the freedom is in the work. The freedom is in the work. You got to grind, guys. Okay, so like my man D said, you got to lead. You got to lead by example, and that's why I can stand boldly on stages. That's why I'm on. I've been on television. That's why I've been on radio. Because people look at my success and they're like, man, how in the world did you do that? And it's like, I didn't focus on the negatives. I didn't focus on the negatives. I didn't focus on what was going wrong. I didn't focus on the loud music, the naysayers and haters and all this kind. Who cares? Opinions ain't never paid my damn light bill. You know what I'm saying? Never, ever, ever. Somebody's opinion ain't never paid my damn bills. Period. So tuning all that shit out and getting laser focused on what I said I wanted and put into activity, and I'm telling you, you'll start to attract these things. And it all was done through this device right here, through this little device, this cell phone. And I'm telling you, man, you can do it too. You just got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. You got to really draw your line in the sand, and you got to just, you got to really design your life, write things down, and then be consistent about looking at those things and then doing things that are conducive to what you say you want. And I'm telling you, man, you'll look up. One of my friends always says this: you got to get low and you got to grow. And that is so true. You got to get to a place where you're getting low, you're focused on your craft, on your gift, on your talents, on your purpose, and then you grind that out, and then all of a sudden you stand up and then you just shock the world. People are like, what? People don't celebrate you in the beginning. People laugh at you in the beginning. Think about Tiger Woods for an example. Tiger Woods at the top of his game, top of the world. Then all of a sudden, people bashed him, said he was done, he was through, he's finished, he ain't gonna never be shit. He's a drunk, he's this, he's that, and the other. Bam, won the damn Masters. Just shocked the whole fucking world. With the Masters on them folks' ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you come back, man. I love watching and reading stories of people who've done that because, that was me. I've been down in the valley. I've been there before, been there, and it's not going to be the last time I'll be in the valley. There are going to be valleys in the future. I just deal with them differently. I don't worry. My wife is a worry bug. I don't be worried about shit. Fuck I'm be worried for. That ain't gonna solve nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's never solved anything in my life. Worry is attracting more things that will create worry for you. It's just my opinion, all right? So let me check out some of these comments. Got to get out them feelings and see yourself already climbing out that trap that was set to keep you down. Awesome vid. Why did you leave the corporate world? I left corporate America because I just really for one reason. Time. Sharon Evans. Time. I got sick of working 80 to 100 hours a week. I never had time for anything. I was making good money, but see, I was managing Tennessee title loans in Memphis, Tennessee on 3rd and Mitchell. And I got a chance to see people come in my office with good jobs, principals, firemen, police officers, people that made 6 figures, business owners, all kind of people would come into my office and pawn their titles at a 22% interest rate. Some of you guys, y'all would come into my office, pawn your title on a 22% interest rate and get robbed, doing payday loans and getting robbed. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, and at that time, you gotta remember, I was just getting out of prison. I was very fortunate to get the job, making $10 an hour. 3 months later, I got promoted to office manager. So most people back then was like, dude, you stupid for leaving your job. You got to be the dumbest person on earth. Like, you're an ex-convict. You can't just go out here and get no damn job. You got to be stupid. But they didn't see what I saw. I was seeing people, having to make a decision to come in my office. And the people that hurt me the most, that really impacted me the most, was the older people. The people that were receiving Social Security checks, $800 a month. I'm thinking, and I'm saying to myself, damn, I'm 28, I'm 29 years old. If I don't do something now, then this can very easily be me at 65, coming into a damn title loan company and getting a damn loan at a 22% interest rate. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I would talk to those people and ask them, okay, what was you doing in your career? Did you even plan for this? Did you expect this did you ever see yourself being in here? Most of them would be like, no, hell no. When I should have did some things when I was partying and turning up and all this kind of stuff. And I saw that people wasn't really planning for their future. And so for me, I didn't see myself being in that predicament. And I knew that if I didn't change the way I thought, and I just bought into the norm of, okay, you lucky to have a job, dude. You need to stay on your job for 30 years and make good, decent money, living downtown at the high rise, single, no kids at the time. Taxes was kicking my ass, but I was doing well. So for me, I didn't want to live comfortable like that. You know what I'm saying? Sharon, I didn't want to live comfortable like that. I didn't want to live in a comfortable environment and live in a goddamn box, live in a goddamn triangle. Go to work, go to church, come home. Or go to work, go to the club, come home. The same shit. Day after day after day after day after day, year after year after year after year, decade after decade after decade after decade, only to find out that I'm 65 years old and now I got to go get a goddamn title loan? Hell no. That scared the shit out of me. Because I know time moves like that. Time flies. And if we don't seize the moment of time, it'll pass us by. And I just knew that God had a bigger purpose for my life. That's why I left the corporate world. I got sick of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it back. I didn't really get sick. I got sick of the fact I didn't have time. Monday through Friday, I was working. Saturday, I was working. Sunday was my only day off. And for me, I got sick or tired of just living for the weekend. You got to understand, I spent 10 years and 8 months in prison. I'd be damned if I'm going to come out here in the free world and incarcerate myself again. Hell no. That was just me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, because in prison I always felt this way, and I feel this way today. If it came down to it, guess what James R. Davis Sr. gonna go do? Go get a goddamn job. ASAP. You know what I'm saying? If it came down to it, I would go get a damn job in a heartbeat. My pride ain't that big. You know, I have zero ego when it comes to taking care of my family. I will humble myself and go get a job and start over and come right back up again. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So straight slaving for somebody else and invest that time. So absolutely. I mean, and that's really how I looked at it. I'm like, man, I'm not finna be no damn slave all my life. Fuck that shit. Time. I value my time. I foresaw myself. I saw it. That if I didn't do something different, or in addition to this good job that everybody was saying, oh my God, you making $60,000 a year, bro. You an ex-convict. Like, people made a big deal about this shit. And it is a big deal to be able to get out of prison and make $10 an hour, and then you get promoted to office manager where you're making $60,000 a year and you actually running a company and you spent 10 years in prison. That's your boy, man. But that's what I wasn't going to accept anything less of that. Still feel the same way. I felt that way in prison. If I got to go flip burgers at McDonald's, god damn it, I'm going to be the GM one day, soon. I ain't finna stay back there flipping no damn burgers. I ain't gonna stay sitting here being a loan officer making $10 an hour, because that's a fucking insult to my value. You see, Jim Rohn said something, that you get paid based upon the value that you bring to the marketplace. That pissed me off. Because I'm like, wait a minute. If I'm getting paid based upon the value I bring to the marketplace is dictating that I'm only worth $10 an hour. No, sir. No, ma'am. God didn't create me to be worth no damn $10 an hour. I mean, I'll do it temporarily. I'll do what I got to do until I'm able to do what I'm able to, until I'm able to do what I want to do. And that's one of the best pieces of advice I got right before I got out of prison. My industrial cleaning teacher told me, he said, James, listen, you don't need to be here. Your mind is just not of a convict. He said, you want some more shit, bro. He said, but listen, I'm going to tell you this. Go out there, do what you got to do until you're able to do what you want to do. I'll never forget those words. Never forget those words, because he's absolutely right. And that's what I've done. I've did what I had to do until I was able to do what I want to do. And now for the past 14 years, I've been able to do what the hell I want to do. If I want to go get a job, I'll go get a goddamn job. If I don't want to go get a job, I don't go get a damn job. If I want to travel around the world, I'll travel around the damn world. If I don't want to travel, I don't travel. See, it's about having options. It's about having choices. And again, it goes back to time. Time is more important than money to me. Time is more important than money to me. You see what I'm saying? What's his name that passed? The billionaire that passed, a CEO of Apple? You're a billionaire, but he still died from cancer. You see what I'm saying? So all the damn money in the world don't mean nothing if you don't have your health, and if you're not living, if you're not prospering in life and living a good, healthy, and happy life with the people that you love. And so, Sharon Evans said payday loans are a trap. Yeah, exactly, Sharon. I mean, exactly. Man, there were people in my office that had 8, 9 payday loans out in the city. You know, title loans, people coming in there borrowing $200 on their title loan, but over a course of 3 or 4 or 5 years, paying back the company $70,000 damn dollars, $100,000 damn dollars on $200, because they're constantly buying 30 more days, not paying the loan off, but buying 30 more days. Like she said, it's a freaking trap. You're buying 30 days to pay off the damn loan. And then when you do pay the loan off, something else comes up in life where you got to go and get another damn loan. And I've looked at accounts like that. I mean, for me, it was just a real harsh wake-up call, Sharon. It really just showed me, okay, yeah, I need to pay attention. I need to pay attention. I need to do something. I need to really focus. And because you got to think about this for a second. Think about it. It was very easy for me to get distracted. That's why I get on y'all about being distracted and, you know, turning up and all this kind of... Oh, it was so easy for me to get distracted. Think about this. I was 10 years in prison, got out, went to stay at the family house for 6 months, moved downtown in Memphis in a high-riser, partying every damn Thursday and Sunday night at Wet Willie's, doing karaoke in a suit. So I got attention. I had all girl, women. I had a goddamn ball for 8 years straight. I've lived enough for 10 lifetimes. I was trying to make up for the lost time, man, and trust me, I did. All right, that's why I thank God for my wife. I thank God for just being able to just, grow up. You know what I'm saying? So I had every excuse though, man, to be pulled with excuses. I mean, with the distractions and so forth. I could have got very easily distracted with turning up and all this kind of stuff, even though I was doing that. But at the same time, I was focused on my freedom date. I was focused on my businesses. You know what I'm saying? I was focusing on my ownership, building something for future generations to come. Because like I said, I would sit in that office sometimes and I would be like, man, when I start having kids, when I get married, I don't want to spend 80 hours, 100 hours a week away from my damn kids and wife. Hell no. Here it is, 17 years later, 2019. I work from home. My wife works from home now. She spent 13, 14 years in corporate America. They ended up shutting down. She's home working from home now. She's about to pursue her real estate license. And, that's the life I wanted for myself. I wanted to be able to have my wife working from home. We'd be able to travel the world and do what we want to do and not have the time constraints of having to be stuck in fucking traffic all damn morning, all damn day. I got some people on my team right now. They literally drive an hour to work, an hour back. And they sick of that shit. They fucking sick of it. They've been doing it for 10, 15, 20 years. And they're like, and they watching what we doing and been following me for years. And they see we've been making all these damn moves and helping people get free. And they say, you know what? I want that. I want that. I'm sick of this shit. And it's like, like Duncan said, man, I've just been the epitome of leading from the front and growing through these processes to grow myself and attract the things that I want in my life and be the example for you guys and let you guys know and see clearly that if I can do this shit, anybody can do this shit, because I'm an introvert. I'm a shy person. To do this live right now, it is totally outside of my comfort zone. But guess what? Somebody is going to be blessed from this message. In fact, if you're being blessed right now, let me get some thumbs up. Let me get some hearts. Let me get some love, some thumbs, some likes, some number sevens, type below number 7 that I'm getting value from this video. Somebody's being blessed right now. You know what I'm saying? This is totally outside of my comfort zone. But I am willing to get uncomfortable to help other people, to bless other people, so I can be blessed in return. It's biblical. It's all about giving. The more I've given, the more I've truly received in this life. I can truly be a testament to that. The more time I give to people, the more knowledge I give to people, the more wisdom I give to people, the more skill sets that I help people develop and grow, the more I am literally compensated, whether directly or indirectly. And that is a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, especially when it's in your passion. Especially when it's in your passion. This ain't work. You see what I'm saying? This ain't work. This is fun for me. Even though it's uncomfortable. But it's fun to be able to get on here and converse and share my experiences with you guys. To share my ups, share my downs. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that my story is going to impact lives. And that's why I'm telling you guys, you got to get excited about your story. I don't give a fuck what you're going through, what it is. Homelessness, bill due, check engine light on in your car, it don't make no damn difference. You need to get excited about that. And be open-minded to opportunity. Okay? And again, it's in your hand. The opportunity is in your hand. You're looking at me with your phone in your hand. That's your opportunity. That's your blessing. That's your breakthrough. Could be, if you see it. Okay? And so do your research, do your due diligence, do some real soul searching, start fasting, start meditating, and asking yourself, okay, God, why am I here? What is my purpose on this earth? Start asking, and you will start receiving what you want. Okay? So, but you got to be patient, and you gotta understand that when I share these opportunities online, they're tools, guys. They are tools. That's all that they are. You don't have to become the damn network marketer that I am, but understand that it is a tool. When I share whatever opportunity I share, understand that it is a tool that you could use to get you out of the situation. See, your job, that's a tool. It's a tool to sustain you in life, to provide for you and your family in life. It's just a tool. And that's all I share are tools of opportunities where you can invest into, if it's for you or not. You know, one thing I don't try to convince y'all to do shit. That's your life. Do what you want to do. Again, I got people making 50 grand a month, 50 grand a week, $100,000 a month, 100 grand a week, okay? Because they saw the opportunity, they ran with it, right? So it don't matter to me what you do. It's your choice. You do the hell you want to do. All I'm here to do is share. Care about people and share. It falls on the right people at the right time for them. It's just the way it works, okay? And that's just a quick training tip for you guys. And if you decide to join an opportunity, a business model opportunity where you refer other people, or a direct selling model, or MLM model, or whatever, you got to understand something. Don't become a salesperson. Become a person that cares about people and give information. I call it giving away gifts. I make friends every day and I give gifts. That's what I do. People ask me all the time, what do you do for a living? Make friends and I give away gifts. Network, play, connect with people, make friends for a living. That's what I do, man. It's what I do, okay? And it's simple. It's not easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy because you're dealing with people, right? You're dealing with people. People are, it's like herding cats. You ever try to herd cats? Try to get people to get on one accord? You got to, cats run all over the goddamn place. This is impossible to herd cats. And that's it's just the way it is with humans, man. You're trying to get humans to work together for one common goal and one common purpose, so everybody can win. It's challenging, but I love it. It's fun. I get a chance to see who's serious, who's not, who's committed to their family, who bullshitting. It's fun to me. It's become fun to me. It used to be frustrating as hell. Now it's like it's comical because it's like whatever. Because when I saw this opportunity called passive income and residual income, I wasn't gonna play with this shit. Like I stopped doing. Yeah, man, I understood. I went to work on my job, but man, when it's time to get off. In fact, and my employees will tell you, I was building the business at the office. I would have people come meet me at my office. I was just gun ho with mine. You know what I'm saying? Because of the opportunity, I saw freedom. You know what I'm saying? I saw freedom. I feel like God came down from the mountaintop himself and sat me down and said, James, remember all those years in prison? Here's your reward. Here's your reward, bro. Now go bless and make sure that you exalt my name. You give me the glory, right? And I give God the glory right now for it all. Like straight up. God has blessed me tremendously. Okay? Tremendously. And all I'm saying is, guys, is that God, the same God that created me, is the same God created everything on this earth. And you're no less of a person who can't achieve whatever the hell you want if you put your mind to it. Okay? So listen, I'm done. I got to get off of here. It's late. I just got back from the gym. I'm back in the gym twice a day. I lost 11 damn pounds. I'm excited about that because I felt horrible a couple of weeks ago. Ate a bunch of crap and it's just got up to 250 again. So I'm back down to 239. I'm down 11 pounds. I'm super excited about that. And guys, making a decision is something serious, man. You got to decide what you want in this life, right? Understand that decide is rhymes with homicide and suicide. Normally when this is side, something dies. You put to death all other options when you make a decision, man. And when you stay committed to your decision, that's when you take things to the next level. You got to write things down, be committed, and go get it. Okay? So I'm finna read these comments and I'm gonna be done. What business of passive income? Whatever you choose, Sharon, you got to. That's something that's something you have to be able to recognize. You have to decide what your passion is, what you want, and all the time it's not going to be necessarily your passion or what you want. Again, it goes back to what I just said. It's a tool. It's a tool. I know some guys that sell Avon, but they don't wear no damn makeup. But they just understand that Avon is a tool, and they can build a business with it. And I got friends in my econ. They don't really follow the strategies, but they understand that it's a tool that they can generate some extra income. I know some people that sell weight loss products, and they big as hell. They don't even take the damn products, but they understand that it's a tool to utilize to get them what they need. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be able to recognize opportunities when you see it. First of all, you got to decide what you like, what you love doing, and then see if that's available for you, because you will enjoy the process of doing that. Or real estate, or stocks, or not just network marketing. There's so many ways to create passive income. Okay, passive income. MLM is not the only way. Direct sales not the only way. Referring to other people is not the only way. It's just one of the ways I know that's simple for people to get involved with and literally turn their whole freaking lives around right away in like 90 days, 60 days, 30 days, a week. I've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. So that's why I'm a huge component of MLM, network marketing, direct sales, trading, forex markets, trading cryptocurrencies, things like that. Okay. So, but you got to figure out what you like doing, what you love doing. And if you can't figure that out, then you just got to be able to recognize opportunity and position yourself. Sometimes it's about positioning yourself with the right opportunity, with the right trend, with the right, at the right time. And sometimes you got to be able to recognize that, okay? Sometimes we don't recognize it because we're taught to, if it's not in the form of a job application or a job interview, we can't see opportunity. We have a huge veil over our eyes that does not allow us to see opportunity, okay? So you got to figure that out, all right? Thank you. We appreciate you, the time out there you share with this. I work Uber part-time, but I'm getting tired. Well, Sharon, let me share something with you. Sharon, find you something immediately to participate in that you can start building part-time that will yield you the results that you want while you're working at Uber. And I'm glad you said that, because some of you guys that are at network marketing are building your network marketing businesses part-time, but you have a job that you don't like, you get sick and tired of it, you hate it, whatever the situation is. Start loving it. Start falling in love with the fact that you're able to drive for Uber when someone else can't drive from Uber because of their driving record or their background. So count your blessings is what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, understand that that's a blessing for you to have a job where you can ride around in Uber. Man, I know some Uber drivers, they make six figures, not necessarily driving Uber, but they make $30,000 driving Uber, but they make $70,000 with their business because of Uber, because they're connecting with people, right? That's a very powerful business to have access to. It's not even a job. That's a business, being an Uber driver. So man, you really got a gold mine of an opportunity right there in your hands. You just got to kind of shift your mindset a little bit. If you don't like it, you don't hate it. It pays the bills, right? And it gives you opportunity to connect with people. So again, you got to get uncomfortable, get outside of your comfort zone. Your best thinking, guys, your best thinking got you right where you are. So if your best thinking has you where you are, don't that tell you that, if you're not where you want to be at, then you need to start thinking differently or embracing a different mindset or a different thought process. Okay, so that's my advice to you, Ms. Sharon Evans. Let's see, what else? And you will continue to manifest and continue to seek solutions in order to accomplish it. What business of passive income? I am. Congratulations. Congrats on the weight loss. Got you. Thank you. You're welcome. Appreciate that on the weight loss as well. But I'm telling you, all I do is make a decision. I drew my line in the sand, made a decision. I'm finna commit to the gym twice a day. I'm finna go shoot ball in the mornings, run some basketball drills in the mornings, and in the evenings I'm gonna do weight training. Made a decision, wrote it down. It's on my calendar, and I commit to it every day. And like I share in my group, Healthy Choices to Live, I was just sharing with them. I didn't feel like going to the damn gym tonight. Hell, I was just so exhausted from my workout this morning. I came in, took a shower, wifey brought some food home, ate it, went straight to sleep. She'll tell you, straight to sleep. Woke up about 7:30 p.m. this evening, because I had told her earlier I wasn't going to the gym tonight. I said, I'm not going. I got to rest. My knee is aching. My lower back is doing a little achy. I told her, I said, I'm having a hard time accepting the fact that I'm getting older. She's like, well, you need to accept the fact that you're getting older. Your body is changing. It's different. You can't do the things you used to do. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm just stubborn like that. So I laid down. I was done for the night. You know what I mean? I woke up around 7:30, 8 o'clock My wife can tell you, she'll tell you, 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. And I got up and I went to the gym because I know what my commitment level is. If I did it based upon how I felt, I wouldn't have went. You see what I'm saying? I did it based upon my commitment to myself. And I feel great. I feel great enough to get on this live and share some wisdom with you guys. You see what I'm saying? Totally different mood. Totally different energy than what I was feeling just, 11:51? 3 hours ago. 3.5 hours ago. Because again, I didn't feel like going to the gym. But I went anyway. All right? So, and that's with anything I do in business, whether it be business, personal, whatever. I don't do things based upon how I feel. You know, especially if I'm gonna get a result from that activity, I don't do things based upon how I feel. I do them anyway in spite of how I feel, because I know that particular activity will yield me the results that I'm looking for. Okay? Facts. She's the light and everything you do. You can even network with the passengers and light and see. Man, for real. Olivia, that's you know, Uber is if you're an entrepreneur and you're struggling with your business or whatever, go drive Uber. Like, for real. You're gonna see if you get outside of your comfort zone and you really are a boss and you're a beast, man, provide a service, a product or service, something of value to your driver, additional to you picking them up and dropping them off. Watch what happens, man. You got to build your network. Your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. My network 17 years ago was based around 30,000 to 80,000 salary ranges. People, my associations, my friends, 30,000 to 80,000. And those are my associations. They say you become the 5 people that you associate with the most, right? Now, I got millionaire friends. I got 20 millionaire friends in my phone right now. I can call and say, what's up, bro? What you doing? What you got going on today? You see what I'm saying? My associations have changed. So when your associations change, you start to elevate yourself. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, personal development and associations, those are the 2 things that I've committed to that has contributed the most to my success. Okay? And I just wanted to pass it on to you guys. So anyway, I am done. I've gone on long enough. Share this video if you get value from it. Someone else may need to hear it, okay? Again, don't take your cell phone for granted, folks. Your cell phone could be the blessing that you've been praying for, looking for, begging God for, especially if you got a job or if you don't have a job, okay? If you don't have a job, get with me, man. I got something that you can start literally from free. It don't cost you nothing, where you can start working and start making some money today, right? Instantly. So anyway, love you guys. It's your boy James R. Davison signing out. Peace.